Canelo Alvarez loses to Dmitry Bivol in a 12-round unanimous decision. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? It's your boy, Get a Mic. Much love, peace, blessings. Appreciate everybody for checking into the video. Man, did y'all see that fight? Canelo Alvarez catches another L in the first time since Gennady Golovkin first fight. No, I'm just playing. That was a draw, but you know what I'm trying to say. Since Floyd Mayweather lost, man. But anyway, hell of a fight. Real good fight, you know what I'm saying? Canelo Alvarez seemed like he came out, man, throwing a whole bunch of hard shots, man. Just a whole bunch of hard arm shots and shooting, you know what I'm saying? Power hooks and overhand rights and just throwing, real hard shots. You could just tell him fighting at this weight class, he kind of seemed like he figured he had to come out and throw a lot of hard punches, man, if he was going to come out here and compete, man. But Dmitry Bivol, man, what a hell of a performance he put on. Undefeated, you know what I mean? He came out here, kept his poise. He moved around the ring, didn't allow Canelo to put him up against the ropes and really land big shots. And whenever he was up against the ropes, he used good defense, man. He shelled up real well. Canelo Alvarez landed a lot of punches on his arms, on his, on his elbows and shoulders, and, just a whole bunch of shots that wasn't really landing. There was some stuff that Canelo was able to land, but it just was few and far between. You could tell he tried to land the more power shots, the more notable shots. We know how Canelo fights. Real flat-footed, walking forward, trying to really put a lot of mustard on those shots, man. But Dmitry Bivol, he basically used good angles, you know what I mean? He moved around a lot and he unloaded some accurate shots at the right times. He was starting to pepper Canelo up in this fight a little bit, had his face, a little bit bruised up here and there. You could tell Canelo started getting tired, from all those power shots that he was throwing. But all in all, man, this was a hell of a fight. It was pretty interesting, I told myself I really wasn't gonna watch it, but I haven't did a video in a while, man, so I had to jump in here and try to throw something in here for y'all. Your boy been real busy lately, handling business, man. Y'all know how I do, family, man, got a whole bunch going on. But anyway, what a class act Dmitry Bivol is, man. He came out here, he didn't waver, you know what I mean? He stuck it in there. He stuck in there with Canelo. He knew that it was a certain way that you got to fight Canelo in order to win, which was, in my opinion, a little risky because you just never know, man. With Canelo, you could probably knock him out and still lose the fight, especially over in Vegas, man. But it's surprising to me that he actually did get this win on the scorecards, man. The judges finally did get it right. And it was pretty refreshing to see that. But I thought it was a good fight. I thought it was pretty close. You know what I mean? I had a feeling that they was going to try to pull off a draw kind of situation. But looks like Dmitry Bivol made a decent enough statement for himself to where it was no way they was going to be able to pull this win from him, man. But, he's a good fighter. He's always been a good fighter. You know what I mean? He showed up time and time again. He doesn't always knock out opponents, but he definitely is real poised in the ring. He got good movement, a lot of good lateral movement, good jab, good combinations. You know what I mean? He got fast hands, so he was able to put it together, man. And we see, and I know a lot of people be accusing Canelo of ducking and not really fighting a lot of guys that got a lot of good foot movement that's real slick. And I think that had a lot to do with Dmitry Bivol's success tonight. He was able to move around, and once Canelo started to get fatigued in his fight, his slow feet, man, that started to come back to haunt him, man. I know a lot of times his slow feet allows him to move forward and plant a lot of power shots on opponents, man. But in this particular fight, Bivol, he moved around the ring, didn't allow Canelo to really land anything that, that can really hurt him. Most of the shots that Canelo threw, was pretty much blocked. So he did a good job of moving around the ring and just coming back out after each round, man, and just sticking to the game plan. You know what I mean? Dmitry Bivol stuck to the game plan. You could tell he studied a lot of film, understood how Canelo was going to move about things, and it looks like it, came back to bite Canelo in the ass, you know what I mean, with that game plan against this type of fighter, man. So really interesting fight. Like I said before, I enjoyed it, you know what I mean. I'm pretty sure most of you guys enjoyed this fight, and just what a class act, man. That's all I gotta say, man. Dmitry Bivol, class act. He came out, he handled business, he took care of business like he was supposed to. He just fought the right fight, man, and it looks like the commentators, they got the fight right. You know what I mean? The judges, most importantly, they got it right. And you know, who knows, man? Maybe Canelo need to stop jumping around, man, and kind of stick in there and fight some of the guys in or around his weight class. I know he's, you know, reaching for greatness and all of that, man, but it's a lot of fights that we want to see him right around 168, 160, you know, in those areas like that, man. So if Canelo, you know, I think from here he needs to go ahead and fight some of the guys that the fans is asking for, man, and we need to try to he need to try to regain respect, you know what I mean, in that regard. Obviously, he's still a great fighter, landing a lot of good shots, a lot of, you know, good head movement. He showed a lot of defense, you know, Canelo, and it was just an interesting fight all the way around, man. But shouts out to Dmitry Bivol, good fight, good fighter, undefeated fighter, man, and it's gonna be interesting to see how he continues to move forward in or around his weight class, man, with that type of you know, performance, man. So drop y'all thoughts in the comment section. Really appreciate everybody for checking in, and I'm finna get up out of here. Hopefully I can do another videos sometime this week, but I appreciate everybody's patience. This your boy Get a Mic. Much love, peace, blessings to everybody who's listening to the sound of my voice, and I'll holler at y'all next time. Peace.